Welcome to this class on Don Juan by Lord Byron. In this class, I will discuss the characters in Don Juan and also I will give you an idea of the plot in Don Juan. Don Juan is an epic written by Lord Byron, and the epic has several cantos. Of those cantos, I will discuss just canto number 1, and I will discuss the characters which we see in canto 1. Okay, now let us go ahead. Okay, now I'm going to discuss the characters. Just look at this character, Don Juan. This is the main character of this epic, and we see this character, Dona Inés. Dona Inés is the mother of Don Juan. When we look at this character, this is Don Jose. Don Jose is the father of Don Juan. So we have come to know the names of Juan's parents. Okay, now let us go ahead. Look at this name. It is Dona Zulia. When we like to know about Dona Zulia, I tell you that she has relationship with Dona Ines, Don Juan, and of course she has a relationship with Don Alfonso as well. Okay, now let us be introduced with Dona Zulia. Dona Zulia is Don Alfonso's wife, and she is a friend of Dona Ines. But the reason why she is very important in this epic, in this canto, is that she developed a relationship with Don Juan, and Don Juan had a kind of relationship with Dona Zulia. This is why this character is vital one. Now let us go to other characters. We see this name, Antonia. Antonia is the maid servant of Dona Zulia. And another character we see, it is the narrator. Okay, so from the discussion, we have come to know about the characters. I think you have got an idea about the characters whom we see in the epic, particularly in the canto 1. Let us go ahead to know more about the epic. Okay, here I have shown it again how Don Juan has come to being. Look at the name of his father, look at the name of his mother. Don Jose and Dona Ines actually uh, brought Don Juan into this world. So we have seen how Don Juan has come to this world. Okay, Don Jose, who is the father of Juan, and Dona Ines, who is the mother of Juan, okay, has have brought Don Juan. Okay, I think you have got this idea. Now let us go ahead. In this stage, we will come to know about Don Jose. Uh, you know, Don Jose is a person who doesn't have any kind of love for the learned. I mean, he doesn't have any kind of inclination towards the learned people. He doesn't love them, and also he doesn't love to learn anything. He hates learning. He is averse to study. And in addition, we see that he is a Hidalgo. It is natural that you may not have any idea about Hidalgo. Hidalgo means true. Uh, Hidalgo means true Spanish. If I make it clear, Hidalgo means pure-blooded Spanish. Uh, he doesn't have any Moorish blood, and he doesn't have any Jewish blood. He is pure-blooded Spanish. This is why he is called Hidalgo. And one thing I would like to mention here, Don Jose is very much proud of his being a Hidalgo because he is a real Spanish. And now let us go ahead. We see that he has a roving eye. It means his eyes look around and look around for women. So it is a dark side of his character. He is loose in his character. He is a depraved man. He is a man whose character is not good at all. So this is how uh, Don Jose is depicted by Lord Byron. Okay, I think you have got uh, an idea about Don Jose. Now let us go ahead. Now let us come to know about Donna Inez, who is the mother of Don Juan. Donna Inez is a learned woman, and her memory is very good, though she doesn't use this memory in good works. We see her using her memory in some bad works. Anyways, let us go ahead. We see that she has a smattering of Greek, Latin, French, English, and Hebrew. From this, we see that she has some knowledge in these languages. It means she has a kind of superficial knowledge in these languages. So she knows some languages. This is uh, this is we come to know from this. Now let us go ahead. Her favorite science is mathematics. Mathematics is a difficult thing, but Donna Ines would love it, and she loves it. Okay, she favors mathematics. So from this, we come to know about Donna Ines, and you, I hope, have got uh, an idea about Donna Ines. Okay, now let us go ahead. Look at this. Now let us come to see what kind of relationship exists uh, between these two persons. Okay, Don Jose and Donna Ines. From the discussion so far, I hope you have understood that these two persons are different from each other according to their personality. Don Jose is of one kind of personality, and Donna Inez is of another kind of personality, and they uh, doesn't come to an agreement except loving Don Juan. In this regard, I mean, when the love of Don Juan is concerned, both of them have an agreement. Except this issue, they do not come to any kind of agreement. One say one thing and the other opposes that thing. So opposition is ever present between these two characters. And when you see husband and wife opposes each other, there is no happiness. And of course, you can guess this family is just like a hell. Okay, so from this discussion, you have come to know what kind of relationship exists between Jose and Ines. Now let us go ahead. Now we will know about Don Juan. Don Juan is the central character of this epic. Let us see where he was born. He was born in Seville of Spain. Okay, now we'll come to know what kind of boy he is. He is a naughty boy. Actually, he is very unruly. He doesn't like any discipline. And when we come to the fact of Don Juan's education, we see that because of his mother's interest, he is taught these things. He is taught riding, fencing, gunnery, how to scale a fortress, languages, sciences, and arts. So these things Don Juan is taught only because his mother wants him to learn all these things. But his mother's choice is highly criticized by narrator. Narrator says that this approach of education is negative, is impractical. The narrator says that his education his education is to a certain degree impractical. He says that Juan's education uh, was not a practical one. He criticizes in this way. Of course, narrator's criticism is not unreasonable. Just look at this fact. Don Juan is given expurgated editions of classics to read. Okay, when he is given classics, his editions are expurgated in advice of his mother because his mother doesn't want him to see the pictures of gods and goddesses. This is one fact. Another fact for which the narrator calls his education impractical is this. He receives an education calculated to repress all his natural instincts. Just think of this fact. Whenever any education is focused on these things, is focused on controlling just is focused on just controlling natural instincts. This kind of education cannot be called a good one. Okay, when we see that Don Juan's mother tries to control Juan's natural instincts through the education he is given, it is quite a negative approach of the education. Okay, so it is not a good kind of education. Okay, another criticism of this kind of education is that he is taught nothing about life. When he is given education, actually his education is not life related. This is a great problem of this education. Juan did not Juan doesn't know anything about life from the education he is given. Is a great problem. And for his education, for his impractical education, he he may have fallen this kind of disaster. This is not a good thing at all. He falls in love with his mother's friend. Of course, look at this name, Julia. Who is Julia? I am introducing you to Julia again. Julia is Don Juan's mother's friend, but they grew up, they built up a relationship between them. And at one stage of their relationship, both of them were caught red-handed by Julia's husband Don Alfonso, and their relationship was came to light. All newspaper make news on their relationship. Okay, after the news of the relationship comes to light, Zuan is sent to European countries so that he can be educated, he can get more knowledge, and Julia is sent to convent, is sent to nunnery. Okay, so we have come to know what happened to Zuan and what happens to Julia after they are caught red-handed by Don Alfonso. Okay, we see this thing. Okay, I hope you have got an idea about this epic. Thank you very much for watching.